Brought to you by our sponsors, William Richmond Inc., Chesapeake's Bounty, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, McNellis Group Properties, Shady Lane Construction, LLC, R.E. Graves Heating and Air Conditioning, Chesapeake Plastics, and G&H Jewelers. Now live from the JB Weather Center, this is a live forecast update. Alright, we are going to give this another try. Before we get underway, I'm going to make sure you all can hear me. So let me make sure first. I'm going to keep talking in hopes that this does work. I think I fixed the setting. We haven't done one of these since over a month now, so there we go. People say they can hear me. There were like almost 200 comments in the last video of everyone saying they can't hear me. So after the first couple, I kind of got the idea. And I think there's still comments coming through in the other video that the sound was a little weird. But I am Forecaster John Bordash, with you to give you a quick update on the severe weather potential we have across the region going into this evening. I know it's been a while since we've done one of these. Clearly, my computer system has kind of lagged behind with the latest updates, but let's get right into it. And what I did want to talk about is that we do currently have a tornado warning in effect for northern portions of Maryland. So not locally, but on up towards northern Maryland, up along the Mason-Dixon line. And that's represented here by this pink polygon. And again, this is a tornado warning in effect only for about the next 10 minutes here at this point. But this is for northern portions of Carroll County. But this is all a part of this developing line of storms we have well out to the west still. It's still west of I-95. As I let this loop through, you can see that line of thunderstorms beginning to kind of take shape. We didn't see a lot of cloud, a lot of clearing today of the clouds. We did see some, but not a whole bunch. But temperatures are pretty warm out there, and we do have some humid conditions. This is going to allow for, this has allowed for the atmosphere to become a little bit unstable, and we're going to continue to, I think, see that for at least the next little bit, and we'll see if this developing line of storms here is able to get, able to tap into that. We do have a little bit of atmospheric energy out there this evening that could be there for storms to tap into, but the big question is, are they going to be able to? I really think that the biggest concern I would have in terms of severe weather for this evening would be from gusty winds. Yes, an isolated tornado could be possible, and we do see that already kind of becoming a theme on up towards, or already happening on up towards northern portions of Maryland. They're shown there by that pink polygon. But I think they're good. The tornado warnings might be a little bit more sparse than they will be, than maybe a severe thunderstorm warning would be for damaging winds. So do keep that in mind. We don't have any watches or warnings in effect here locally in southern Maryland. The National Weather Service was watching our region for the potential to see a severe thunderstorm watch. That was back at about 2 o'clock. They've yet to kind of pull the trigger on that, kind of showing a little bit of hesitance to really kind of sign on to the idea of widespread severe weather. However, we will be watching the potential of this line to kind of move through as we head down towards probably as we get closer towards 6, 7, maybe over towards 8 o'clock. So you see a comment here about Southern Maryland, California. And do keep in mind that, I forecast for Southern Maryland, so that's my forecasts are for, our region here. But again, we're just going to watch this line of storms. It's been migrating slowly here, to the east as it's kind of cleared the mountains out. This is going to be associated with our cold front. So it's warm, it's muggy right now. Temperatures, if I can get those loaded up here, region-wide in the 70s for the most part, and I'm sure that they're not going to want to load because why would they? But yeah, temperatures right now are in the mid-70s for many of us, and some of them are trying to load up now. We're currently sitting at 75 over towards Pax River, so we will continue to see how these storms are able to kind of interact with the atmosphere, the atmospheric conditions we have across the region. This doesn't look like a widespread severe weather setup. I don't think we're talking a tornado outbreak or even a severe weather outbreak, but we are watching this potential for this developing line of storms out west to kind of come closer towards our region. So we'll continue to keep going to continue to watch this, and we will continue to see kind of how this develops as it continues to track further to the east. Again, the main time frame I'm going to be watching is going to be between, let's call it about 6 to 8 p.m. or right around 5 o'clock right now. So over the next maybe 3-4 hours, we're going to see how this develops and how things continue continue to go on. I see Kathleen saying it's been a while, and yes, Kathleen, it has been a while. We had a string of 3 weeks there where we had live streams almost every single night talking about snow, and now we've kind of switched gears here over towards severe weather. But stay tuned. I will continue to keep you updated. I will have full updates on Twitter and on Facebook. Most of you are watching on Facebook, but you can also get updates over at Twitter at JB_weather, and I'll continue to keep you updated on the latest. So thank you so much for tuning in this go around, and we've gotten some of the technology issues kind of figured out here. But stay tuned, I'll continue to keep you updated. In the meantime, I'm Forecaster John Bordash. Have a nice and safe one, and keep it tuned right here